2023 on Friday, January 24th. This is going to be a segment from the Lighthouse News team. Okay. I've been collecting information and watching much. And I researched, but I was researching in the wrong places. And when I came to what I believe to be the right places, found some things, and it's really, really weird. And it didn't begin with, but it was definitely a big aha moment for me when California's dance man, a little bit too happy. And I'll show you a clip right here.
Down in Hawaii, you had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties, and the like. So we're already working with our legal teams to move those things forward, and we'll be presenting those in a matter of days, not just weeks. We're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor.
Freaking weird, right? So there's a reason for his excitement with his California LA 2.0. And remember smart cities? Do y'all remember that? Keep that in your mind. And development. Don't forget about the Olympics coming to the United States. And where is that coming? Gaven Newsom was expressing his distraught dislike in some of the dealings where there was decisions made when it comes to Elon Musk. Elon Musk, as you know, supports President Trump. Well, that being said, he wasn't too happy with Elon Musk. Now, he expressed how much he likes and has an interest in Elon Musk. However, he didn't like the political stance, which I found very weird. And it reminds me of a lot of 8 years ago where, people were just fine until they weren't, until they had these political differences. So, were they friends? Were they not friends? Are they just acquaintances? That politics changes those relationships that people have. Well, something that also gave me this big ding in my head and in my heart was the fact that he was banging on Trump and Elon so much that, Governor Gaven Newsom was banging on Musk and Trump so much. He also, though, wanted Trump's help and wanted the president to come down there. Not so much to see what's been going on there as of still happening today, where, people's homes are burning and land and whatnot. He wanted them to come down and see things and meet the people and really, because I'm sure he's done that before. So, the whole thing with the schmelt. Okay, so I need to clear up something. Some of the news outlets have been talking about these tiny, tiny, tiny little smelt fish. Okay, smelt can get pretty big. We have them up here. As a child with my dad, my biological father, we used to go ice fishing. And with ice fishing, we would get tons and tons of smelt. Just a couple of years ago, my father brought me some smelt, and he's like, it's harder to get. That was a ding-dong that went off 2 days ago that I was talking to my husband about. Well, anyway, smelt is a black and gray whitefish. And they are long and skinny, but they are plump. And when they're caught, usually we catch them during ice, ice fishing, but they can be caught any time of the year. But in abundance, you can have a really good fish fry. So you clean them, and you don't need to scale them. You don't, because they're nice and smooth. You don't need to cut off anything but the heads, okay? So they leave the tail, because let me tell you what, that is one of the best parts if this is done right. No bones to worry about, no tails to be cut. So you flour them, you season your flour really, really good. And when you fry these things in a cast iron, you can eat the tail. It's like a potato chip. And it's so, so good. It is just, excuse me, it's packed full of flavor. And anyway, they can get pretty large. An average one is probably about yay, maybe a little bit smaller, but they can get like pretty good size. So anyways, and if you have, they're kind of like when you have a lot of perch. You gotta have a lot of perch to have a nice meal. So anyways, too much about fish. I love fishing. I'm a fish girl, and I love to eat fish. So I just wanted to clear that up for a minute. But anyways, so they have this whole smelt thing going on, and with the water and this and that and the other thing. Up here in the Adirondacks, we have been seeing less smelt. And then I heard Gaven Newsom say that they've been coming north to get smelt. Okay, so y'all know about the insurance thing and State Farm actually dropping a bunch of people. So we're not going to go into all that. We're not going to go into all the crazy laser beams in the sky and this, that, the other thing about fires being started. However, I do have an opinion. And again, this is just an opinion. This is just pure opinion from myself. I do believe that this was intentionally planned in some ways. So I am going to, throughout this video, show some things of him talking. But I wanted to bring you guys to Newsom, the smart city built from scratch in the Arabian desert in Saudi Arabia. Tales about the legendary thriving cities built in the desert are almost as old as the history of humans. Okay, so I'm sure y'all remember a few years ago, every now and then I would drop a video about a smart city. TJ would drop one, and I believe the Bushcraft did before the other day. He did too. And so, what are these smart cities? Well, Saudi Arabia on the smart city map, Neom, N-E-O-M, concept forms part of two worlds. Neo, the Greek prefix meaning new, joined to the fourth letter, which is the abbreviation of the Arabic word mustaqbal, meaning future. So, new future. So I'm going to skip down a little bit and get to this. But anyways, where is Neom Smart City located? Well, it's a $500 billion. The budget was estimated at $500 billion, and it was announced in 2017. And extending along Aqaba Gulf and Saudi Arabia's Red Sea coastline. So, they say it's going to be the cornerstone of Saudi's vision for 2030, and an economic engine for the kingdom, as it will drive diversification and aims to contribute 380,000 jobs and $48 billion to domestic GDP by 2030. They've already started building this. So, according to the developers, the urban design focuses on people and not on infrastructures, and walkability will define everyday life. All essential daily services such as schools, medical clinics, leisure facilities, as well as green spaces will be within a 5-minute walk. Not 15-minute cities, Betty. 5 minutes. Okay. So, some interesting facts about Neom. which will be located in the province of Tabuk, Tabuk, in northwest Saudi Arabia, is presented as a living laboratory made up of towns and cities, ports, enterprise zones, research centers, sports, and entertainment venues. Okay, so they'll have solar energy, wind energy, green hydrogen. Let's see. So anyways, I'll leave some pictures here as I'm talking. I'll continue to do so. And let's go to the Smart LA 2028. City of Los Angeles. Okay, this is a PDF. I'm going to put this in the description of this video. Make sure you grab that PDF. It is 54 pages long. Look at the date. Look at the date when this was put out. Okay? I am not going to talk any further about this. I need y'all to go over and and to look at the description of this video from December 2020. City of Los Angeles, Smart LA 2028. Technology for a better Los Angeles. Whew. Okay, so I am gonna go on to the next article. I will leave that PDF about the plans, and that was again in 2020. So there's a man named Ted Ross, Chief Information Officer, General Manager, Information Technology Agency. We live in a world full of urban changes from, well, I'm not gonna say all these words because, again, I'm trying to keep this channel safe. So the most promising of these tools is technology. Technology enables the city of Los Angeles to efficiently and aesthetically improve the quality of life for our residents, business, and visitors. In other words, when done right, technology makes us smarter. This is why the city of Los Angeles strives to be a smart city. And this, there's a video, so I'm also going to leave this article, which I'm not going to finish reading, but I will tell you, in 2019, this was drawn up. All right. Oh, yeah. And by the way, just something off over here somewhere. The Pentagon scientists are making talking plasma laser balls for the use of non-lethal weapons. Did you know that? Instead of beaming a flashing light or shouting over a loudspeaker to keep people away from sensitive areas, new technology being developed could also allow troops to fire a laser that can form a plasma ball. That talks to potential intruders. Is that what we have all in the sky, is like plasma balls? I'll leave a video here during this video of a big ball of something that was over West Mountain the other night. The laser induced plasma effects program is part of the Joint Non-Lethal Weapons Directorate program to find ways to deter, stun, basically stop adversaries short of making them not be here anymore. Use of directed energy or lasers includes heating up a target's skin to extremely uncomfortable levels without burning them, blasting confusing noises, or giving voice commands such as stop or will be forced to fire upon you. I will leave this article in the description of this video as well. Anyway, I needed to go off on that little tangent for a minute because I just did. But anyways, all through this video from the start to finish, just listen to what Gaven Newsom has to say. I'm sorry for the people in those areas who have lost their homes, loved ones, pets, belongings. And not everyone there is a Hollywood movie star. They can't just go out and buy a new house, especially without the homeowner's insurance they once had months prior. It seems to me, and I could be wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong, but the majority of the people living in this area are very wealthy, but also there's a large majority who are not and cannot just afford to go out and buy a new home. Smart City 2030? I don't know. You'll have to ask Newsom. And yeah, I just called him gruesome. Yep. Gaven Newsom, pretty gruesome, dude. All right. Well, I hope you all have a great day. God bless. And just take a look-see and listen.
With this rebuilding effort needing to take place, is LA going to be ready for all of those global events?
My humble position, and it's not just being naively optimistic, that only reinforces the imperative moving quickly, doing in the spirit of collaboration and cooperation. Donald Trump, to his credit, was helpful in getting the Olympics to the United States of America, to get it down here in LA. We thank him for that. This is an opportunity for him to shine, for this country to shine, for California and this community to shine. The opportunity with all of that and all that opportunity and that pride and spirit that comes from not just hosting those three iconic games and venues, but also the opportunity, I think, to rebuild at the same time. And that's why we're already organizing a Marshall Plan. And we already have a team of looking and reimagining LA 2.0. And we're making sure everyone's included, not just the folks on the coast, people here that were ravaged by this disaster.
Signed an order that would funnel more water from Northern California into Southern California. Newsom, instead of saying thank you, filed a lawsuit to stop it, saying it would kill the smelt. If you don't know what a smelt is, neither did we. It's a fish the size of your pinky. California can't get enough water to fight fires because of a stupid fish. We're saving fish instead of people. Saving smelt, big business. If anything happens to the smelt, people lose a lot of money. We're paying people to feel like heroes for protecting a fish no one eats. But it gets worse. Gavin's been tearing down dams. Why? Because the Indians wanted some of their river back so they could catch salmon. Gavin didn't just knock down one dam for the Indians, he knocked down all four.
The largest dam removal project in U.S. history and one of the most significant, if not the most significant, water restoration project, bringing back salmon and steelhead into this basin. And I couldn't be more proud as a father because my kids and their great-great-grandkids will have the opportunity to see something that, well, has been here since time immemorial. And it's about damn time. Words mean nothing unless you can manifest them. You got to make something real. You got to make the words visible. We mean business. We're going to be turning this over in a very short period of time.
And these dams were a go-to source for firefighters to pull water from to fight fires up north. Before Donald Trump left office, he signed an order.
It's American success without California's success. So we're all in this together. That's why I have an open hand, not a closed fist with the president-elect. I want him to come out here. I'm sincere about that.
If he came out here, there are some reports that he might be considering a trip, though you haven't heard about it, to come out here after inauguration.
I honestly have a deep confidence he'll come out, and we're anticipating he'll come out. And I think it's a very good thing. And we'll be very grateful and gracious when he comes out, and we look forward to working with him on this recovery.
What do you want him to see when he comes out here?
I want him to meet. I don't want him just to see the damage. I want him to meet with the community. I want him to see, and I also want him to understand the magnitude of what just has occurred in the United States of America. I want him to understand the magnitude of the need for support in his collaborative spirit. I want him to meet with the first responders. The 1,500+ that were on the line heroically. There is no 65 years, one of America's great entrepreneurs and innovators, but this is not the person I knew even 2 years ago. And with respect to Elon, I just don't have the confidence that there's other things that he's not up to behind the scenes, not just, again, what he's expressing quite publicly. And I'm very concerned about a country where people like Elon Musk, others that are sucking up to Donald Trump, that will undoubtedly be carved out of regulations, undoubtedly get massive, even larger federal contracts. I mean, it is an American oligarchy that can be formed here. It's, again, very, very serious. I hope people are paying attention. Seeing this from Elon Musk breaks my heart a little bit, again, as someone that really admires his entrepreneurial and innovative tendencies. And of course, we're all beneficiaries from that as it relates to vehicles and issues related to the work he's done in space. But I'm increasingly concerned about those kinds of relationships, not just him, many others that are supporting his campaign. Look,
without offense to anyone, Elon Musk and California Governor Gaven Newsom clashed on social media after Musk revealed plans to shift his companies to Texas from California. Newsom suggested Musk was bowing to Donald Trump due to a donation to a pro-Trump group. Musk swiftly responded, saying, "You never get off your knees." This exchange marks a public spat over business decisions and political allegiances between the tech billionaire and the state leader. The online feud between the two influential figures offers a glimpse into the tensions surrounding corporate moves and political affiliations in the tech industry.
Down in Hawaii, who had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties, and the like. So we're already working with our legal teams to move those things forward, and we'll be presenting those in a matter of days, not just weeks. We're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green.
In Hawaii, you had some ideas about some land use